I want you to live a long, healthy life without regrets. All right, so I have this pile of tomatoes. I'll place them in the sink, and I will get a tray ready. I have 2 dehydrators, so I always have a lot of trays. I have to have a really sharp knife. So all of those like Finchy knives or ones that you've seen on TV, yeah, those are perfect for cutting tomatoes. Just get them a little cleaned off and start slicing. When I place them on the tray, and I always save the scraps because those will go in the compost next. And on one tray, I'll often have a variety, different types. Most of everything I have is heirloom, and they're all grown organically. This is some kind of a chocolate variety that I really like. It starts out really purple and it turns like black. I'll have this filled up in no time. Alright, so I'm ready to put the new ones on. These have been on since yesterday. Some of them I like to get really, really super crispy dry because what I'll do is I'll powder them. And other ones, I'll let them just get partially done. On this tray you can see is a mix. Some are very crisp and some are not going so quickly. So what I might do is I take some that are halfway and I put them in with olive oil, and then I have a nice jar of half-dried tomatoes with olive oil, which is just amazing in a salad or with pasta. Okay, so now here are some of the dried ones, and I will put them into a bowl or a plate. You can just hear how dry they are. They're crisp. And I'll place them in there and make sure they're absolutely completely cooled. When they're completely cooled, I'll add them into this container. So I'm working on my 5th container, and I'll put some of these into my high-speed blender, the Vitamix, powder them. As I said, some of them that are not crisp, I'll do them halfway and put them in with olive oil. I'll show you that right now. So I'll use a jar, just recycled from something. Make sure it's nice and clean. Take the tomatoes that are halfway dried and I add them in to olive oil. Now you know olive oil will solidify in the refrigerator. So this is really starting to solidify. But I can leave it out so it turns clear and then add it onto a salad, a and just a little bit of balsamic vinegar with this. It's so good. One of my favorite things. So I want you to taste. You just tell me. Like that?
Wait.
Tell me if it was worth my work.
Wow.
They're flavorful.
Very flavorful. I love that.
You recommend?
Definitely.
I want you to live a long, healthy life without regrets. He just sprayed me.